Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Pete.
Shapes to shoot! Now it's Martinez. Valverde. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rafinha. Busquets. Van Dijk. And it's Messi. Threads one in. It's been slipped through. Oh, he's... Martinez! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice looking ball. Koundé calmly anticipates. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, what a mistake! Looking to play him in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ruben Neves. He's going for goal! Fabulous from McAllister. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost.
And Martinez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hernandez. That's a shade optimistic. Camavinga. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. He is through here. No luck with that dink over the top. Martinez gets flagged offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Played out towards the right wing. McAllister. Messi. Van Dijk. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Ruben Neves. Martinez, he is onto this. Martinez. And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Ruben Neves, has an eye for the spectacular, but his main role is to be that pivot in midfield, doing all the dirty, ugly work that goes unnoticed, and he'll be covering a lot of ground in front of his defence, something he's very good at, in fact. But every now and again, he'll throw in a humdinger.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, that's a key interception. Asensio. Modric. Beckham. Good ball, good take. Asensio. He's in a great position here. Now it's Modric. Now it's Asensio. Modric.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And he was quick to react. Asensio. Knocks it into space. And this is Kane. Chance, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Caicedo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Half an hour played now. Now it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Chance! Here's a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Palmer. Goes down, but nothing given. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps, the only things lacking.
Please report to
Well,
the
for me,
staff room
Peter, things
immediately.
have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Beckham. This looks promising.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Now it's Kane. No, that's been intercepted. Hernandez. Beckham. Caught offside that time. Beckham. Modric wins the duel this time. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's found the way past. And there's the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. McAllister. And it's Beckham. He's had a shot! And he comes up trumps again. And we have our very first corner. And one more try! It's a goal! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Rafael Leao! In for the pieces!
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hernandez. Neymar. He has found the way through. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's Neymar! Oh, there's the clearance.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Palmer. Number 20, McAllister. Coming on the field.
He's seen that early.
Number 10,
Used a certain sixth sense.
Number 11.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is
Asensio,
number 18,
who's set up one goal so far.
Lautaro Martinez.
I think we're just about done
There will
here.
be 5 minutes added time.
Bernardo Silva. Now, can they get him away? Martinez! Really well taken goal. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy that was.